Hey y'all, it's Joanna, and I love to DIY on a budget and make beautiful home decor. And if you like to sew, then catch me on Saturdays. Now, let's get crafty. Hey y'all, I'm in the Snowman Showdown with these wonderful creators. I will have them linked in my description box for you. Make sure you check out everybody's DIYs, especially if you're a snowman lover. You're going to love this, I guarantee. Now, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so I have one of these frames from the Dollar Tree and I'm trying to open it, but that wasn't working. So, of course, you get the wonderful pokey tool. I mean, come on, y'all. That's the miracle tool of all tools from the Dollar Tree. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna take this jute out of here, these jute cords. I'll save those for later. And I'm gonna take that out, and I'll probably save that for later. You know, because I save everything, because that's just what I do. So I have this nice black canvas to work on. Has some fuzzies. So I'm going to, it's not very sturdy, I'll just tell you that right now. But I'm gonna take it out because I'm going to sand my frame. It's a little too brown or dark brown. I don't like it. Okay, and it is paper. But I'm fixing to sand this paper, and I realized it was paper after I almost sanded one corner. I took a chunk off, but I'm just gonna take my sander thingy here and look at it. It's beautiful when you do this, I'm telling you, but it is flimsy. You have to be careful. Now I got a little overboard and went crazy on it, and this is how I get my cardboard separated. I take a piece of cardboard and I figure out which is the top and which is the bottom. And then I spray and then rub water into it and let that sit. And then, I mean, I didn't let it sit long enough, but you just peel this up. And what don't peel up? That pink tool. That pink tool. You take that pink tool, that pink part, and you run it down the lines of that cardboard, and it will pull that cardboard right out of there. I guarantee. Not the pokey part. I used the pokey part because I was trying to cut it, but that pink part, yeah. Especially when you file it down like a shank. I'm just going to tell you. I run it across sandpaper and file it sharp. Yep, that right there. Look. Oh my goodness. This was so much fun. It was so satisfying to me to pull that pink tool down there and get those things off. But y'all don't have to watch me being satisfied here. I'll pass it. So there is my frame, and I'm telling you, I had to staple it back together because I got aggressive sanding. But it's okay. It's Dollar Tree, and that's how it does. So I'm going to put this back down in there, and I'm going to figure out which one of these doohankies over here to the side of me are going to fit in there. That's in paper doilies. That's what a doohanky is in this instance. Okay, so there's 3 sizes in here, and you know you don't want that big giant one. But the middle one is what I wanted, but I couldn't get my hat to fit on here, so the little one it is. So I'm just going to smear my glue on this, and I had 2. Would you look at that? Yeah, well, they stick together so good. But anyways, I'm just using school glue, and I'm going to put this down here, and I ended up putting it. I thought, oh, I'm going to leave it at the bottom because I'm going to add something down there, and then I was like, you can't get the hat on that. So I cut my hat, I just a rectangle and then a line. That's it. And I'm going to take black chalk paint and I'm going to give it a coating of black paint. Now, I had to turn my brush sideways and go sideways to get down in there. But I'm not doing full coverage now. I'm not doing full coverage just because I want it, you know, just rustic a little bit, even though that's lace doily. It, you know, it's paper, so it don't count as a lace doily, does it? I don't know. But anyway, I'm taking some spackle, okay? This is how I get my faux snow that I do. So I'm taking some spackle, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of Mod Podge, and I'm going to whip it. I'm going to whip it real good with this spoon right here, okay? I'm going so fast, I look like a mixer. No, I'm just kidding, it's sped up. That's funny, though. So anyways, I'm cleaning the spoon off because that stuff gets hard. I'm not even kidding, it gets hard. So I'm going to put this back up, and there's my faux snow, and I'm going to spread it out like I'm spreading out like icing or something. But y'all, this was terrible. My little pink miracle tool that I brag on so much from Dollar Tree. I should be sponsored by the Dollar Tree for this little stinking pink miracle tool. I don't even know what they are. They're pointy, but yeah. So anyways, I love them. So I'm cleaning out some of my cracks, and then I'm going to put it back, but I don't want it in a crack. But that thing smeared down in every crack I had in that cardboard, and I didn't want it in there. I kind of wanted it sitting on top, and that's what this pink tool did. And then I'm just fluffing it up there like that and covering up some stuff, and yeah, making it how I want to make it. And you just make it till it makes your eyes happy, okay? All right, here, I'm gonna distress it, but oh, good grief. I look like I spilt coffee all over the thing, like I mean some super strong coffee. I tried to wipe it off. It ain't going nowhere. So I just painted over it with white, okay? I was like, I done messed up now. But anyways, I'm going to take my Type Bond Quick and Thick, and I'm going to put that on the back of this hat and a little bit of hot glue, and I'm going to stick it down. It's not completely dry yet, but when it dries, it ain't going nowhere. And it kind of feels like styrofoam. It's really weird, but, it's neat. Don't that look like Abe Lincoln? I'm just now looking at this, I'm thinking, I done made Abraham Lincoln right there. He's got a beard and everything. I can't even with myself. So anyways, I'm taking a piece of that cardboard I had left, and I'm painting it orange. Can't get over. I can't unsee Gabe Lincoln. I just can't. But anyway, you see me down there cutting that nose out while I'm staring at Abe Lincoln up there. Now it's Abe Lincoln with a big orange nose. I mean, what am I doing with my life? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to glue that down. Y'all, I did not see Abe Lincoln when I was making this. But me sitting here doing the voiceover, that's all I can see. That's all I could see. Hopefully this gets better. So anyways, I glue that nose down. I just use hot glue to glue it, I think. I don't even know what I've done. I was looking at that thing. So I'm going to take these buttons. I got shiny buttons, and I'm going to put them down for the eyes. Now, they had a little wiggle to them because they had a thing in the back to put your thread through. So there's this little Google eyes right there. And then I have these buttons. I got these at Hobby Lobby. And what they are is supposed to be a button like that you don't have to sew on. You just pop it in and snap this back on. But those do not stay on. See, there's the snap. So I'm going to cut the snap flush with my flush cutters. And I am going to, right there, I'm cutting them. And I'm going to glue these down here in a crooked little smile. Okay. Now, where I picked them up, I didn't put them back down at, so it changed just a little bit. But either way, he's got a smile. But I'm just going to glue these little dots down, okay? And now I've got this ticking fabric, but it's off-white. It's not the white, not black and white, but it's off-white. And I got it at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to just make a bow. Now, it'll be a little loopy because it's fabric, and of course, it doesn't have wire in it. So I'm just going to fold it over. That looks like a scarf. Now I'm going to fold down and make a bow. And this is a pretty big bow. It's a pretty good sized bow right here. But that's okay. I want a big bow. Because I like big bows, and I cannot lie. So I'm just taking a piece of my dental floss, and it's threaded. And I'm going to run it around a couple times and then knot it in the back. Okay? And I will not leave these tails that long. This is going to be a very short-tailed bow. Very short-tailed bow, because I wanted it to fit, and I didn't want it flopping on the outside of that, which I don't know why, because I put something else on the outside of it, so but whatever. But anyway, so I'm gonna cut all this and trim this tails down, and then I'm gonna glue it right dead center of his beard, neck, whatever, Abe Lincoln. Anyway, yeah, I'm crazy. I know it. I can't help it. I'm patting that bow for some reason. Oh, I'm gonna cut and rip a little piece to go around the center. And I'm just going to run it around the center and tie it. And this didn't mean nothing because I put another bow on top of it. But anyway, I did it. So if you just want this bow, there you go. Right there. Just put that on there. Wasn't short enough. One tail was longer than the other, so I had to rip it again. But yeah. But this is going right down on his neck right there. Okay, so I've got some little sprigs of some greenery I got at Dollar Tree, and I am going to start cutting away. I'm weed whacking here, and I'm gonna glue it in I'm just going to glue it on with hot glue. And then I'm going to cut little pieces out and fill that in a little bit because it's a little sparse for me. So yeah, I'm just going to stick it in and fill it out. That's all I'm going to do. And there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I see a gap and I'm sticking something in there, just to fill it up. That's it. Just to make it look more full. Then I had these berries over there that I've had from projects. I don't even know. They were just sitting over. I grabbed them, took a chunk off, glued it on. Looks good to me. So yeah. So now I frosted everything. I added another bow down there, y'all. And I printed these off with my LaserJet printer because I didn't want them to smear. Regular printer ink will smear. So I got this tag that I had from Dollar Tree, and of course it's not sticking to fabric. So I'm going to hot glue this tag down. It'll stay if I tack it on both corners. And it's sitting on a piece of muslin. That's it. Just a piece of muslin fabric I had laying over here, and I grabbed it and put that tag on it. And then I'm going to cut out, I don't know what I cut out. Some of my best friends are flakes, I think, is what I cut out. And I'm going to tear around it and make sure when you do this, I'm getting as close as I can without ripping my words. I don't want to rip it because then I have to waste my ink and my paper to print another one. But yeah, so I'm just going to take my stick glue. I got a big old stick for this little paper. I don't know where my little stick went, but anyway, I got it glued down. That one goes on smoother than that little one. That little one's clumpy and jelly and yucky. So now I'm going to distress around this, and I need to daub some of that ink off because I am just, yeah. But it's grungy, isn't it? I grunged that white muslin is all that is. That second bow, I cut white muslin and ripped it and made a second bow to go on there just a little bit smaller than the other one. And yeah, it's cuter that way, I think. I don't know. Covers up that thing that looked like a beard down there. Anyways. And I added a pine cone. I don't know if you see it. Added a pine cone to the greenery because, me and my pine cones. But anyway, I just grunged that up a little bit. Now I'm going to take, I don't know why I grabbed a bill. I'm going to take one of these pins that I rusted. Y'all get my words in a minute. And I am just going to take and put it through there like you see me do. And then I'm just simply going to glue it right down here where it looks like it's pinned to the wood here. And I'm just using hot glue because that works just fine. And there you go. Oops, there you go. Okay, now I'm going to take a rusty bell and put right there. And then I thought needed another one right down there. So I'm going to put another one right down there. And then I fought with myself over putting a third one on, but I did not do it because it didn't need a third one. So yeah. Did I put a third one? I don't even know. I don't think I did. Now that I look at when I put it there, I liked it. So I probably should have put a third one. Yeah, I should have put a third one. Did I do it? Did I do it? I didn't do it. Did I do it? I did it. Oh, I forgot I did it. Y'all, I'm so goofy. Y'all pray for me. I'm crazy. But anyway, now I'm going to take these wood snowflakes that I have an abundance of, and I started putting snowflakes on there. Why didn't it account for, that some of them places where his big fat head is kind of skinny. So I'll tell you what I did. Of course I'm going to tell you what I did. I'm doing a tutorial. I'm going to tell you what I did. I took the sides of those snowflakes, and I'm using Titebond Quick and Thick to put these down, and I cut them. See how I cut them? I cut the little things off to make them fit. And now I'm taking my abundance of brown buttons that I bought at Walmart on clearance, and I'm going to put a little brown button in the middle of all my snowflakes, and I guess you will see that in the end reveal. Okay, so I've got these cones that I think were trees, and I bought them at Hobby Lobby, and I'm taking a pencil, colored pencil, it's light brown, and I'm just making little hashtag signs that are not perfect at all, because I'm going to use walnut stain, and I'm going to paint these with walnut stain because it looks more like an ice cream cone to me, okay? So yeah, we're making ice cream cones here, but it's not the kind of ice cream cones you think. We're going to make snow cones. Maybe it's ice cream cones. I don't know. You tell me what they are, snow cones or ice cream cones. So I'm going to wipe it just a little bit because it gets all over my hands and I don't like it. So anyway, when I get it done, that's what they look like. See those little marks a little bit fainted in there? Yeah, that's what I wanted. I didn't want them everywhere. So I have this abundance of pom-pom balls that I bought at the Dollar Tree, and I seen them there this year, so I know they have them. And I'm just rolling them around in my hand to fluff them up because they are hard. They are harder. That one's falling apart. Now, disregard the strings in the cones because I had to cut all those off. It did not, it won't hold right, okay? It'll, like your ice cream cone will be weird because that ball's heavy and there ain't nothing in that cone. So I had to remedy that. So, yeah, but they're in the back nonetheless. So I got all my cones glued in. Just glue them in with hot glue. It works fine. Now I got these little black felt balls. What are they? Little felt pom-poms. Little felt pom-poms. And I'm going to glue my eyes on. And then I made some foam clay noses from clay from, where'd I get that? Oh, I got it at Dollar Tree. Yep, I sure did. I got that at Dollar Tree. So I just rolled some between my fingers and made carrot noses and are in that shape. And I'm going to glue those in the middle. Now I'm going to take black. This is embroidery thread. And I'm just going to go in and don't pull because you'll lose your thread in that pom-pom. And I'm just going to make a mouth. So I'm going to make mouths on every one of these. And then when I get my mouth, I'm going to pull it out the back of his head, trim it. And then when you fluff that fluff ball, it'll hide. Some of these, a couple of these look angry. I have to show you in the end. I'll point out which ones do. So then I'm just going to take the string and I'm going to lay it across there and glue it down. Make sure your finger don't get stuck. That miracle tool helps a whole bunches. And then just cut it off. And now he's got his little crooked eyebrows. All these faces came out different because, you know, I can't sew. So, I mean, well, not straight. So this is hemp cord, and I got this at Walmart, and I got it because I'm so sick of that jute string fraying. I can't stand it. And then I about catch the house on fire. So I'm going to take this string, and I'm going to put it through one hole of a button, run it through. Now, you want to run it through the front and bring it up through the back, and then tie it in the button. And you'll have a little string in your button, and it's just cute. That's all it is. It's cute. You don't have to do it. Now I'm going to take pink, and I'm going to pink their cheeks in. I had to get a different, there wasn't nothing on there. So now just touch it, because if you rub, it's going to be red. But this is Tim Holtz Distressing Ink. So I'm going to pink all their cheeks now. And this is batting. Yeah, warm and natural batting. And I'm just cutting little squares. And that's because I want my buttons to have some substance to stick to, because that cardboard is really hard. And then when I painted it with that distressing ink, it's kind of waxy feeling to me. So I just want to make sure my buttons go on there. So I'm going to put 2 buttons on it. Ain't it cute so far? I love it. So I got this sock from Dollar Tree, of course. And I'm going to cut this heel part off. And I thought maybe this would be long enough to fit around its neck. Well, you're kidding. No. But I did have to glue 2 pieces together to get that last one, because I wasn't about cutting another sock up, okay? So I just cut that sock, and then I cut long ways down my check marks. I had to get scissors that actually cut. And then I stretch it a little bit, and I'm just going to tie it around his neck. Now, I'm going to tell you what. This stuff is nasty. I had little fuzz balls going everywhere, sticking to his head. And then you got to clean them up. But I'm gluing it all down, making sure it don't go anywhere, and then glue that down. Now, I didn't tie a knot. I just folded it over, and it'll stay. So, more buttons. What am I doing? Oh, no. I'm going to tie a knot in this cord, this white cording. Put a hole in its head, because you can do that. And then push that knot down in there, and that's how I'm going to hang them. And then just push your ball together, and it will close that hole, and that will stay in forever and a day. Look at them. You'll see them in the final reveal. I'm terrible. You're going to stay for the final reveal, maybe. So I've got these square beads from the Dollar Tree. Y'all, I have had these done for a minute for this project, or I had one done, and had to finish the rest because I knew I was going to save them for this project. But anyway, I just glued my 3 beads together, okay? And I have these circles. They came in a pack from Hobby Lobby, and they're just little wood circles that come in a scrap pack or pack of different shapes. So I'm going to take my crocodile, my smallest one. Should have used the biggest one. But anyways, the smallest one worked. Either way, just poke a hole in the middle. You can drill a hole in the middle if you want to, if you don't have a crocodile, which crocodile is very, very good for your arsenal and your crafting stash. Oh my goodness, it's for a lot of things. That thing will cut through metal, punch through metal. I love it. But anyway, I'm going to take these. I glued them with Titebond Quick and Thick, and I'm just going to paint them white, and I'm going to leave the top undone, but I'm going to paint the bottom. Now I'm going to take my Titebond, and I'm going to glue one of those rounds right in the middle so that the holes all match up, okay? Just to one. You have to save one for each snowman for his hat. Okay, this is the way I did it. And then I'm going to paint that black. So, yeah, his hat will be black and the body is white, but you got to paint the circle. Now, when you paint the bottom, you have to paint a little bit of the bottom, but don't paint a lot of the bottom because you need to make contact with your glue. See? Just painting around the edge. And if it's too if you got too much wood showing, you can always go up in there and paint it, or take a marker and paint it, or whatever. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. So just paint your 3 blocks white and your block and your circle black, or whatever color you want to paint them. That's up to you. So now I've got jute. Yeah, this is jute from the Dollar Tree. That's all. It's not very big. And I'm going to tie 2 or 3 knots in the bottom. Okay? Now I'm going to take this piece of wire, and it's just a piece of wire folded in half, and I'm going to run it through my beads, and then I'm going to hot glue it in the bottom, and then I'm going to run it through the hat, and this just makes a needle. Thank you, Kathy Joe. And I'm going to put that Titebond on there and let that sit so it can set up. So this glue dries pretty fast. So I'm going to take and tie a knot, but I'm going to pull it till it's at the bottom. Okay? Now you want a long string because you're going to tie all these knots in there. And then when I get that, I'm going to tie a knot in the top to hang it. So I'll have a knot in the bottom, a knot at the hat, and a knot in the top. Okay? So now I'm just going to take my markers, if I can get the stinking things to write. You know, chalk paint will dry out your markers, just telling you. So I have to get a piece of paper towel over there and keep rubbing my Sharpie on it. But I'm just taking Sharpies and I'm coloring 2 dots for the eyes, little squiggly things for the nose. And the black one's drying out too. And then I'll put a mouth on it. And then I'll put 2 dots on the front for the buttons. I should have just showed you the one I already did because it was already done, the buttons and everything. Oh, it's down there. So yeah. So I'm going to finish doing my faces on these. And then I'm going to take this cord. I don't know where I got it. Maybe Hobby Lobby. Maybe Dollar Tree. I don't know. And I'm going to glue it to the back of his hat. Run it loosely. Because if you pull it too tight, it'll shimmy under those beads and stuff. But do it loosely and then tack it down with your glue gun. That's the best way to do it. Now he has a little hat band. Look at him smiling at ya. So now I'm going to take a piece of this and I'm going to tie it around his neck. And I'm not going to pull tight again. And I'm just going to tie it in a knot, and that's going to be his little scarf. And he is so stinking cute. These are so cute. I'm going to tack it with glue to make sure it stays, down, stays tied. So now I'm going to take these little snowflakes that I dropped. And I got these in sets. They're in my Amazon store. They're linked in my Amazon store. I should make, yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I'm talking to myself. I'll quit. But I'm going to put one right on this hat like that right there. So here is the final reveal. And look at these. They're so cute. He's kind of crazy looking Abe Lincoln snow face guy. I don't know. I love that bow. But he's so pretty. Or he's cute. Yeah, some of my best friends are flakes. That's what I put on there. Oh, it's funny. It's true, but it's funny. But anyway, you can see where I painted it white because I had it so brown. But yeah, he's cute. I put snow on his nose and oh, he's cute. Anyway, look at those little guys. Look, they're twisting around. I'll have to fix it. He looks mad. Like this dude's like, "Ugh, I don't like you." And then this one over here, he's just giving me the stink eye. Look at, he's mad. Leave me alone. But anyway, I think these are my favorite. Yeah, I really do. But anywho, let me show you these down at the bottom. And they are so cute too. They'd be cute on a little mini tray or just hanging up on something. I don't know. But anyways, let me show you some things. Miss Mary Martinez is always busy in my Facebook group, and she loves making these towels, but I absolutely adore her pumpkin pincushion. That was so stinking cute. Good job, Mary. And I also want to showcase Michelle Rogers. She was so busy, y'all, making my little pumpkins. They are so stinking adorable. I love the pink ones. Congratulations, ladies. Y'all are doing a great job. I love it when people post stuff in my Facebook group and show me what they're making, but y'all go check these ladies out and the playlist. I appreciate everybody watching me, and I appreciate you sticking with me. I have the best subscribers in the world. Until next time, remember, you are a blessing. Goodbye.